everybody, this is Matt Does Fitness, and this morning I met the man who invented crosswords. I've forgotten his name. It was P something T something R. Okay, crossword joke, check. Right, now this is some deadlifts, or a deadlift session I did the other day. Kind of carrying on from my mission to fix my deadlift form. This was very much done in that vein. I did 3 sets of 374 pounds, 170 kilos. These are what you're watching now. I did that after I did some pause deads. Obviously that is very light. I've done 3 reps much heavier than this, but 2 things. Firstly, I'm now doing all of my deads off a small platform. It's just a plate turned upside down, which is probably about an inch, maybe an inch and a half. Purely because I watched a Brandon Lilly video recently, and he said that if you are weak off the floor, which I very much am, he recommended doing all your deads off a small platform. So that's what I'm doing from now on. You can see there, I think my biggest issues are that I feel like I'm falling forwards. I feel like I've kind of addressed the hip thing now. That's pretty much a case of just keeping my hips down, not letting them shoot up. I can do that, that's fine. My back bending, I can sort that out. That's just, again, a case of me just bracing my core and keeping it tight. The biggest thing for me now is, like I said, I feel like I'm falling over the bar. When I hold the bar, as I go to pick the bar up, I've tried moving the bar around, like further forwards, further back, but I still feel like I'm getting pulled over the bar in order to lift it. I've tried to pull it backwards. I am thinking about pulling it backwards. But yeah, it's hard to explain. I mean, the only way I can explain it is that I feel like in order to move the bar off the floor, my chest needs to be over it a bit, which obviously, I don't know, I'm assuming that isn't right, but I don't really know. I've got so many cues I'm trying to work on. Hopefully it will get there. Also, I mean, ironically, I have a little issue with my bicep tendon. I think I hurt it doing that big deadlift collab the other day, because obviously I was bending because I was getting psyched up and being a bit of an idiot. But yeah, it's not too bad, but it was a bit of an issue. So again, I couldn't go too heavy. Right, I then did 3 sets of 3 pause deadlifts, again off the platform. I did these after watching Johnny Candito's video recently, where he did some pause deads. He suggested just holding it a few inches off the floor, which is what I'm doing here. This is 3 sets of 3 at 308 pounds, 140 kilos. Obviously very light, but doing a pause makes it much harder. You see there, I'm just holding it a few inches off the floor and then really trying to pull up and lock out. And they felt pretty good. It makes you really conscious of your form, because obviously you are supporting the weight in that position. You can see a bit of rounding my back, which is not ideal, but I was pretty tired at that point. It wasn't too bad. It is very much, like I said, a work in progress. It will get there. It's just pretty frustrating for me, because I mean, I feel like my other lifts are going up really nicely, and my deadlifts are really annoying me, because I feel like I should be lifting a lot more than I am, but in order to do that, my form breaks down, and so I'm kind of, it's a bit of a catch-22, but I am just, yeah, biting the bullet and trying to fix my form. Anyway, right, moving on. This is my accessory work. I did some Penley rows. I think my weight's probably a little bit too far forwards here, but I felt quite good. I haven't done these very often. I'm going to start doing more of them, because I think my upper back is quite weak. My form is not ideal. I'm probably coming up a little bit too much, but felt quite good. I felt some nice kind of trap and lat activations, so that was decent. I did 3 sets of about 10 reps there. That was my 3rd of those sets. I tried to go reasonably heavy to make it more of a strength-based thing. I then did some cable rows, again with my bizarre machines you find in my gym. You have to get all kinds of improvisation going on, but yeah, this attachment, I quite like it. I've said it before, it feels really natural, so I do tend to use these on my row type exercises, because like I said, it kind of, I feel like it's close enough that you can kind of, it doesn't hurt my shoulders, but it's wide enough that I can get some nice lat engagement, also a little bit of rear delt. I did 3 sets of about 12 of those, tried to really keep my kind of thoracic spine nice and tight, and it felt pretty good. And to finish the session, I'm not proud of this. I did some pretty like bro-ish kind of seated bent over arm curls, one at a time. I did about 3 sets of, no, it's a lie actually, I did about 4 sets, I believe, of 12-ish reps on either side. Kind of done, the last couple were done as like a drop set. Yeah, I've very rarely, I probably haven't done these for a couple of years. I used to do these back in my glory days. They are pretty kind of cringy, but haven't done it for a while, so I thought I'll just do something a little bit different. And that was that, guys. Obviously I did them on both sides there, feeling exotic in that department. It's a pretty weird looking guy behind me, I hadn't noticed that at the time. Anyway, yeah, so deadlifts, I mean, it is a work in progress. It's frustrating. I'm going to have to just kind of be patient and keep trying to work at it, and I'm sure it will come eventually, and I'll just keep whinging about it in the meantime. So, hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe, as always, and I will see you in my next video tomorrow.